like shiny, pretty things. Do you like shiny, pretty things? Because I like shiny, pretty things. Let's talk about shiny, pretty things. Hey guys, what's up? So today we are going to be testing out the MAC Shiny Pretty Things Face Compact right here. And I have mine in the shade Fair. So I am really excited to try this product. I have tried MAC lipsticks, but I've never tried any of their other products. Because I'm a cheap bitch and they're expensive, but I really like their lipsticks. So I'm really excited to try these out. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm not made of money, and a lot of this stuff is really expensive. Like, I don't think you understand how expensive makeup is until you get into, like, deeper into the makeup world, and then you realize that
what the hell is this?
It's expensive. Like, it's crazy. Ooh, it comes in a nice little silver compact like this. It kind of feels, I mean, it feels heavy, which is nice, but this material right here reminds me of a really bad, like the material in a really bad 80s prom dress. Insert clip here. That's what this reminds me of, and it's not my favorite. For MAC, it actually feels really cheap. Like, it looks cool at first glance, but it's like super cheap. And then there's a sticker on the back and you pull it off and like the color of the fabric comes off. I don't know. So this just says extra dimension skin finish. And then there's an extra dimension bronzer and an extra dimension blush. So we're gonna get a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer in this. So let's open it up. It does come with a mirror. It does look nice. It is pretty. So that's what it looks like. And the texture of the pans is actually the same kind of pattern as this gross 80s dress on the outside of this. So but those are really pretty colors. Again, this is the shade Fair. This is for fair skin tones. We also have one in the shade Medium Deep, so I did get that one as well so that I could show you guys. These are about, when I got them, they were $40 a piece. But it says a value of $63. So this is what the Medium Deep one looks like. It comes in a pink compact. And it is just deeper colors for deeper skin tones. Again, you get a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. So this is the Medium Deep, and this is the Fair, just so that you guys can compare them. Let's start off with the bronzer and put that on our face and see how that plays. So I'm just going to go in with a Juno & Co. just angled brush. I'm going to swatch these first. So they're very, I wouldn't say silky and smooth. They're almost they're very pressed, but they almost have an oily sensation to them a little bit. So that's the Fair bronzer. And then we're gonna get into the blush. They do seem a little patchy. There's the blush. It's a beautiful pink, peachy color. And then the highlighter for Fair is a nice, like, light champagne down there on the bottom. So we'll see how these play out on our face. Right now I'm not the biggest fan of the texture of them, so I don't know if they're actually going to do anything. It doesn't really seem to be doing much. Like, I can see it a little bit more on this side. Maybe it's buildable? I mean, for such an expensive palette, like, I really expect this to do something. Right now it doesn't really seem like it is, and I wonder if that's due to the texture. Like, again, the texture is like almost oily, not quite, it doesn't act like a powder at all. More like a balm. Let's go in with a beauty blender and see if that works better. So that definitely allows you to get more product on it when you swipe it, because again, it's more of like a balm. So, I mean, the color's not bad. It is a little patchy. It's hard to blend in because it's not powder. What the fuck, Mac? WTF, Mac. I don't really know what's going on here. For such a high-end brand, this is turning out to be way harder than it should be, which is not my favorite. All right, we're gonna go in with a brush and we're gonna see if the blush will go on with this brush. Put it right on the apples. So the blush seems to apply a little easier. And it's definitely buildable, which is nice. So that's definitely buildable. And it gives you a nice kind of peachy, pinky. So that one's not bad, and it does go on with a brush. If I had to use my beauty blender for the blush, I'd probably be a little pissed. Okay. So, I mean, that doesn't look terrible, but seriously, like, for as expensive as these palettes are, and for, I know the reputation of the brand, no, these are not good. I don't like them. I'm gonna go in and highlight. I'm just gonna use a little angled brush. So that does give a subtle little champagne-y highlight, which I like. And it also goes on with a brush, which is good. But I just feel like this is a hell of a lot of work for such a prestigious brand's product. Like, I'm not saying everything in makeup is easy, because it's not. Like, makeup is actually a lot of work. If you do it, you know, if you love doing it and if you do it correctly. Not that there's a correct way to do makeup, but you know what I mean. Like, it's actually a lot of work. But this is just not efficient. It's just not a good product. And I'm really disappointed. I mean, I love their lipsticks, but it's like, maybe that's what you need to stay with, because this palette's not my favorite. I mean, does it look horrible? No. It doesn't look horrible. Would this probably look just fine with a full face, you know, and with mascara and eyeshadow and lashes and lipstick? Yeah, it would probably look just fine. You know, you see it did give that little glow, which is nice. You can see it over here too. It doesn't look terrible, but it's just a lot of work to get those 3 layers on and to blend those together. And I think that's a little ridiculous. And the consistency is off. The consistency is not my favorite. I don't even know what consistency that you would count this as, but it's not powder. I mean, it's kind of powder. It's like a powder balm. I don't know. It's weird, and I don't think it works the best. I think the formula is way, way off. So would I invest $40 if I were you into one of these palettes? No, I would not. You can go to the drugstore and get, you know, Milani or something that Wet n Wild that works a lot better than this palette. With this one, I think you're primarily paying for the name. And not even the packaging, because the packaging looks like an 80s prom dress. But I think you're definitely paying for the MAC name with this one, because this is not a good formula. Let's swatch the deep one as well and just see if we have the same issues. I'll swipe it on the other hand. So here's the bronzer. And again, like, I have to go over it. It's a little patchy. Here's the blush. And then the highlighter is very gold. There's the highlighter. So, I mean, will these work? And actually the consistency is a little bit better on this deep one. It's actually a little bit better than the fair one. But do I love the consistencies of these? No, I don't. And do I love this product? No, absolutely do not love this product. So if I were you, I would not waste my money, because these are not cheap, and you can get things from the drugstore that are a lot better than this product. So I don't know if this was just a product that flopped and they were trying out a new formula. I'm not quite sure what happened here, MAC. But I love your brand and I love your lipsticks especially, but this being the first product I've tried apart from your lipsticks, I'm not satisfied. I'm disappointed. I'm quite disappointed. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for trying these products with me. Thank you for listening to my opinion. Again, it is only my opinion. Nothing is ever sponsored. Nothing is ever sent to me in PR. So these are my actual opinions. And even if stuff was sent to me, I would always tell you the truth. So that's a no-go. But thanks for hanging out with me, and like my channel, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit that bell. It'll let you know when I come out with new videos, and I will see you guys next time.